Good morning. Wait for people to join in. Hang on a minute. Here we go, now live again. Good morning once again, everyone. I'm sorry about the live before. Maddie had phoned me up to let me know. I'll wait for a few people to join in and I'll tell the story. I'll just put these guys back. Here we go. Sorry guys, I had to end the live. Maddie phoned me up, and someone phones me up, the phone goes dead. I mean, you can't hear me. So yeah, Maddie phoned me up to let me know that when she got home, she found her water bottle. So now she's got 2 water bottles. So she phoned me up and said, "Hey, dude, guess what? I found the water bottle." And I reckon that was hilarious that Maddie found a water bottle. Maddie's a really cool chick. It really is cool. I like the way she phoned me up. And she was a bit crook, but we won't go into why she was crook. But she found her water bottle. Oh God. And apparently it's her favourite water bottle because we bought it at Bunnings together. Which is sweet. That's very sweet. I like to hear stuff like that. That her water bottle that she found, it meant a lot to her. That was pretty cool for Maddie to tell me that she was happy she found her water bottle. I do very much appreciate Maddie phoning me up and telling me that. But Maddie does happen to pick the time that I'm pulling a line to phone me and say, "Guess what, dude? I found a water bottle." So yeah, she phoned me up to tell me that she found the water bottle. Sorry, I had to end the live, guys. I do apologise. We were talking about what was going to happen in the future with the channel, but sadly, Maddie decided she wanted to join in as well to tell me about the water bottle, which is fine. Hopefully, Maddie will join in the live too and pop on and say hello to us. We did. Sorry guys, I just find it so funny about Maddie in the water bottle. Well, there you go. That's a story for New Year's Day, isn't it, guys? Maddie finds a water bottle. So that was pretty cool. That was really cool that she found a water bottle. Apparently, she lost the water bottle. I don't know where she lost it, but she found it. That was the main thing. 4 hours from now. Welcome to everyone. I do apologise for me not being for me ending the live when I did this. That Maddie found a water bottle. Found her water bottle, guys, and phoned me up and let me know she found a water bottle. And Happy New Year to everybody that's having a new year. I hope it's a good one for you guys. And I'm sorry guys, I just cannot stop laughing. I know this live now is going to be about Maddie and the water bottle. Yeah, apparently Maddie got home and found a water bottle. Which, on a serious note, I do apologise about ending the live. That's the trouble when you do lives on your phone and people are trying to ring you. You've sort of when I know it's Maddie. Maddie's a good mate of mine as well as my support worker. So I must take the call because that's only manners for me to do that for her, because she's a lovely lady. She really is. She looks after me like you wouldn't believe. She's always there. She's always got me back, and I love you, Maddie. You're really cool to me for looking out for me and the fun we get up to with water bottles and stuff like that. So I want everyone to go over to Maddie's channel and and show her a bit of love and subscribe to her channel as well. It's Maddie Reed is the name. It's Maddie's channel. Because Maddie and I got some plans to do on her channel, some some what do you call, some videos are going to be coming up. We're going to be doing on Maddie's channel coming up. We'll help her post them and stuff like that, because Maddie only started the channel really because of me, I think. Me saying to Maddie, come on, let's start your channel and get you some subscribers and that. And I think that's how come Maddie started the channel. But Maddie doesn't make me laugh. That was it was really sweet of her to phone me up and say, well, Peter, I found the water bottle. It was really sweet. And at least now, she's got two of them. She loses one, but she's got... I hope she doesn't lose both of them. Geez, that would be Maddie. That would be Maddie, to lose 2 water bottles and turn around to me and say, guess what, I lost both of them now. I think, Maddie, if you're out there listening to me, leave 1 water bottle in your car. That way you know that you're never going to lose it. Just leave it in your car and just take the one that you are going to use, because then you know you won't lose it, and you always have it with you. That's what I suggest to do. But you can do it your way, I suppose. I thank you. Yeah, thank you for everyone, as I said in the last live that I was doing, for sticking around and subscribing, especially all the subscribers that have subscribed over the past couple of months since the channel's been up and running. It's very hard to think that the channel already in July, coming up this year, is going to be a year old already. Since I started, well, I can say it now, I started last year in July. This is when my YouTube channel started, was in July. So I was looking through some of my videos on TikTok, and a month ago, guys, we only had 1,000 subscribers, and already we're up to 3,380. And all this is thanks to you guys subscribing, supporting my channel, and watching me do what I do with my support workers where I go, and being here with me and following along in my journey that I do on a daily basis. When I video it and put the videos out for people to watch, I do appreciate everyone that has contributed to the channel and has been with me for the journey. And I just like to say to everyone, I love every one of you very, very, very dearly, guys. I really do. As I said a long time ago, if it wasn't for you guys, the channel would not exist. It's thanks to you guys that you make the channel, and you are the ones that keeps the channel going. And I hope to bring you some nice cool stuff in the future. I did put a couple of videos out that are probably loading already. They will be out on the YouTube channel for people to watch. There was a video that Maddie and I went for only 1 minute, 2 minutes. It's about our goals for the New Year's Eve thing, a New Year's Eve resolution. So if you want to see that video, that will be on the YouTube channel here. I am going to post some short videos of, say with me, Maddie and I in Bunnings. Some short videos, I'll post them on YouTube. They'll be on YouTube before the TikTok people see them. So I'm starting to now get rid of the old videos I've got on the TikTok and posting them. And then the people that want to see the other videos quicker can subscribe here to the YouTube channel, and then they can see them here fresher, like a day before, a couple of days early, instead of waiting a month to see them. So if people do want to see what we do quicker, then they can come over to the YouTube channel here and subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's free to subscribe, and then they can see the videos earlier on here, which then I won't post the other videos on the TikTok channel till they go through the list. So that's the way I'm going to try and run it from now on. So if people that are subscribed here and are over on the TikTok channel, if you want to see some of the videos that come out really early, like a day after they come out or whenever, please subscribe to the YouTube channel, and then you'll get to see the videos a day earlier, and you won't have to wait. Like on TikTok, they won't come out for about 2 or 3 weeks. So if you really want to see what we're up to, like the driving videos, well, this is the place to be on the YouTube channel here, with Maddie and myself and Caitlin and Olivia and the rest of the people that do guest appearance with me. You'll probably see lots of guests throughout this year. Hopefully this year I get my sealed housing, and I will be filming in there, in my sealed housing, when I, if I make some friends with my roommates and something. I will be filming there, but if they want to be on it, I'm not quite sure yet. I don't even know when I'll be getting. I hope it's soon. I really do. And 15 people already. So if you like, please subscribe to the channel. And we were talking about before the funny moments of this year. The funny moments of this year happened to be, I reckon, when I went down to SeaWorld with Sophie. It was in July before she in July before she left, right? We went down to SeaWorld, and I went in that big ride. Well, I thought I could get in this big ride because I think it's a Batman ride or something, and I was too scared to go in there, and I got in the ride and they had to let me out because I was too scared. And I reckon that happened to be one of my funniest moments for me being embarrassing to someone, was me getting stuck in a Batman's ride and not be able to get out of it again. There was that one, and it was also the one, the most embarrassing other thing is when I bought the Hi-Ace, guys, remember? And I was driving around for 2 months, as people know, in third gear, not realising if I pushed the selector over to the other side, I would have had drive. I mean, that's it was embarrassing, and it was actually a bit stupid of me not to work that out. Because as you know, I have been driving 35 years this year, and I reckon that happened to be the most embarrassing and the most silliest thing I ever done. So, and there was that one, and the third one was the handbrake in the car yard. If you haven't seen that video, I didn't video it actually, because at that time I was concentrating on I just picked the van up, and I was concentrating on what to do, and I put the van in third gear because I didn't know about the drive thing. Anyway, I went to take off, the van wasn't moving, as most people know, and I got out and I asked Maddie, I said, Maddie, the van's not moving, what do I do? And Maddie said, well, do first, you've got to put it in the right gear, it might move. So I did that, and luckily everything was sweet and it was okay, and it moved off. The most happiest times of 2024 would be when I bought the van, when I went to have a look at the van in the car yard. And I've pinned that one over on the TikTok one if people want to go and see that one and give it a few more views. There's a couple of happy times, so I'll share them with you. First one was the van, yes, when I went to the car yard and saw this great big van and hopped in it, and first of all, I walked up to it, and I had Olivia there because she came with me when I went to see it. Anyway, I went up to it and I said to Olivia, this looks like a removal truck. And the funny thing was, I got in it and I felt like a king. I knew that the van I got now, Troy, that he was going to be the one for me. My father was looking at another van, as most people know that have been here on the channel for a while. He wanted a smaller van, but I weren't having it. I wanted that van, and that's the one I put my deposit on, and that's the one I was having. And it's the best investment I've ever made, this van here. It did cost me $66 or $61 in fuel. We got it right down to half a tank. But that was in 2 or 3 I think it was 2 weeks. That's 63. That's $30 a week. That's not too bad. Don't forget Nino in 2 weeks was near about 70. It just depends. But he was on a quarter. He had a bigger tank. So this one is a smaller tank, which is cool because I'm not going to be doing much highway driving with it. It's just going to be like the beach, Ashmore, Southport, Monadina, places I go. So she's got to end Coomba Bar and Runaway Bay. It's going to have, a very, very easy and caring life with me anyway. So I am happy. On the other half, talking about happy times. Yeah, that was one of them. Buying the van, that was one of them. The second happiest time with the van is, as you guys know, was getting the seat put in. That's a recent thing. Last year was getting the seat put in. That was the happiest time because we were chasing a seat, as most people know, for nearly 3 or 4 months. We were chasing a seat for the van. So it was a happy time for me to get the seat put in with the guy, him to sign off, and me go to motor registration and register it and that. That was a really good happy time. Another one was when I bought the couch, and I put the couch in the van, strapped it in, and super glued it to the floor and everything. That was another happy time in my life. And most of all, just owning the van and doing what I've been doing. Sad and medium times in my life of this year. Half of me was very, very happy to sell Nino, the X-Trail I had. Half of me was a little bit sad because I knew Nino had been with me for 11 years of its life, and I knew every fault that car had. But half of me was happy that he went to my neighbour. Sad thing was seeing him drive off with him, and I see him most of the days. She does 200 k's a day in him, up and down, from where she works. Saying that, the only thing that worries me about her having, because he's got low k's and he's had a few oil seals done, there's going to be an oil seal that's going to give way. And I know for a fact it's got a transmission leak on it. So, and she probably doesn't realise that, but in time it will run itself out of oil, and then it'll be up for an $8,000 rebuild on the transmission. Because even my father too, he doesn't let me tell her, oh, this is what you got to look out for. It's got a weep in the transmission. You got to, because if you don't, she doesn't top it up. She doesn't know how to top it up, stuff like that, or check the engine oil. She doesn't do any of that, so it could be low on oil now. I don't know. So it's sort of sad in a way when you do sell a vehicle that you maintain most of your life. You take it to the mechanic every 6 months. You get oil checked, chains, filters, and then someone else takes it over, and you really should say, well, look out for this. You got to look out for that. These are the couple of things you have to address sooner or later before they start costing you big money. And I know eventually Nino will let her down because he's got a transmission leak, and I know going up and down she'll use all that tranny oil because it's a CVT transmission, and CVT transmissions they don't last that long on X-Trails in Australia here, because that's why Caitlin, she bought a newer car, because the one she had, the X-Trail, the transmission went out in it, and it was going to cost about 8,000 or 9,000 or something like that, plus to put it in. So CVT transmissions are pretty damn expensive when they go out on those. Troy's got a normal transmission. He's only done 98,000. So I'm hoping that will be right for at least many a year to come. So I am looking forward to that. To nursing him around and seeing where I can go and stuff like that. It is very hard when you've got an X-Trail that has got a CVT transmission. Had an X-Trail with CVT transmission, sorry, because you've got to look out for them and you've got to make sure they're topped up and stuff like that. If you don't, then as you know, that's when the trouble starts with them, and that's when they cost you big money, and that's when things do happen. But luckily I've been quite lucky with Troy. Troy's already done in his videos. I must have posted about 200 or 300, maybe 200 videos with Troy in it now. All his videos on YouTube are mostly of Troy now. So he's the star of the show, really, because without him we wouldn't be able to do the YouTube videos. We wouldn't be able to drive here and there and film it and show you guys what we get up to and where we've been and stuff like that. And still lots of barbecue videos to come, which will be over on TikTok probably the next day or so, 2 days or so. But I'm so far behind on my TikTok videos. I haven't even posted the ones where we went bowling last year. I've still got them to come out, so I'm going to be putting those videos out on my TikTok. And also I'm going to do the bunning stuff and the early stuff videos. If they're really funny shorts, I'm going to put them up here on the TikTok channel, on the YouTube channel here, so then people can watch them, and then it'll probably get more people to subscribe to the channel here, and it will make the channel grow and make it bigger and better. So I'm looking forward to that. I really am. I'm just so glad too that Maddie was all right, and that she found her bottle and things were cool. I really am. I was really happy to hear from her this morning, and when she phoned me up and said, "Oh, dude, I found the bottle." Maddie's always a character. Maddie's always a character. She really, really does make me laugh sometimes, especially when you're not expecting it. Maddie will just come up to you and do something really, really crazy, and you'll know that's Maddie being Maddie. And as Caitlin will say, "You do you, I do me." And that's sort of the way that Maddie is. She sort of likes to be there, likes to please you, and yeah, she does look out for me. I can't say that she doesn't. She made me lunch yesterday, bought me lunch yesterday, cooked me lunch the night before at her place, and she bought me some lunch. I do appreciate it, because Maddie didn't have to do that, but I did appreciate it. Thank you, Maddie, for that chicken that you done me. It was very nice. I do appreciate it, my dear. Thank you very much. It was very nice of you to do that for me. It really was. It was really, really cool to do that for me. And I will be letting everyone on when I go over to the TikTok later on today. I will be letting everyone know on TikTok that Maddie cooked me some lunch and she brought it over for me. Really sweet of her to do that. Not many people have done that for me when I was younger. I had girlfriends and I ended up having to cook for them, and they cooked for me sometimes, but I didn't have really many girlfriends that used to come and bring me food, to me, and I said, "Oh, I'll cook for you, Pete." And it's nice to have a nice support worker, which is also a best mate, that brought something over for me to eat, and I did very much enjoy it. It was very, very yummy, Maddie. It was really nice. You are definitely a good cook, and hopefully we might try some more food together one day. But your chicken one was great. Really, really great. We definitely have to cook that recipe together, because I would like to learn how to cook that with you, because it was out of this world. And I know what Olivia's going to say. Olivia's going to say to me when she gets here on Friday, "We're doing the brownies." That's what Olivia's going to say to me. "We've got the brownies to do. Don't forget the brownies. Don't forget the brownies." Olivia and I were meant to do brownies last week. Because we had trouble with the amplifier, we had to go to, to Super Cheap, to Cash Converters and all that. We didn't get time to do the brownies. So I said to Olivia, okay, the next Friday when you come, we will do the brownies. So hopefully on Friday we'll be able to do them. We do have to set up the TV if it comes on Friday. We hope it does. I have got the sound bar here already and the subwoofer. So I'm just waiting on the new TV so we can all hook it up and get some earphones later on. It should be sweet, be golden. So I am looking forward to hearing about that. Apparently they're meant to give me a call when the TV will be delivered to me. I haven't put one of these TVs together before, the base. So that's something to look forward to because I've never done one of those before. I'm thinking it's a screw-on sort of base or something. I don't know much about them. I guess we'll all find out together how it goes. Because it's very, I know there's a bolt underneath on them, but that's all I know about the TVs, these digital TVs, how you put the base on. I think there's a bolt or something you do up, 2 screws. I don't know how to do it. We'll work it out together. We'll do a live of me putting a TV together. And Maddie and that will be here with me, and we can read your comments on how to put the TV together. And you can probably see us either bugger the TV up or me lose a bolt or something, or the TV falls down. Do some comedy stuff. You know me, I'm always up for a good laugh. And I know most people are saying, well, Peter, don't knock your brand new TV over after you get it, because that would be an expensive TV. It certainly will. Trouble is this TV here I got now is over 12 or 13 years old. My father bought it down in Melbourne at the Cash Converters there, and it is 12 to 15 years old. And I thought, while I was buying a soundbar, and the guy said to me, well, you're going to have a bit of trouble fitting it to your TV unless you go and buy an amplifier. And I could have gone through the amplifier stage of getting an amplifier, but I thought to myself, why not come a bit modern so I can buy earphones without the cord? Because I'm always tripping over cords for earphones, and I wanted to get a digital pair of earphones. So when I go back to say with me JB Hi-Fi, which I've got to go back to, I'm going to get a digital pair of earphones next pay week to go with the new setup, because I can't run the box all the time. I mean, I can if I want surround sound, put it low, and because I don't want to do it in the morning, because my parents, they do sleep, and I don't want to wake everyone up by putting a sound box on, because that wouldn't be fair on them. So I do have to go and get a pair of earphones next pay week, and hopefully then we'll have everything up and running. It's digital, it's new to me. It's a TV apparently you can talk into. Like I can say, I'm going to do a YouTube, I want to go over to the Dream Team, and it will take me over there. So it's all new to me. It's all new technology to me, because I've been, as you know, old school for quite a while with my setup I've got here now. And don't forget, the amplifier did do a lot of the work for the TV and stuff like that. People are asking me, it's a 300 watt soundbar. It's 300 watt, and that was $200. You can get them up to, a guy said to me, $2,800, and they start in a medium to low. I guess you just got to try it and see how it goes. I guess when the sound box does go or something goes out, then you get. It just depends how big your room is too. Don't forget, if I do shifting somewhere, it'll only be a small room, so I don't need something big. It's 300 watts. So can it? Not yet. I'm waiting for the TV to come so we can hook it all up, and then we can use the sound bar. I will give a demonstration on it in a YouTube live, but I won't be playing any music. I'll just, you know, like to do a quick commercial sort of thing and show you how it sounds. So we will check it out together on how it runs, what it sounds like, and would appreciate you guys inputting and say, well, Pete, yeah, it sounds good, it's all right. Yeah, Maddie will be coming on Tuesday. And Maddie will do it on Tuesday and Wednesday. So 4 days a week next week, we're back normal. Everything's going back normal. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. This week was a bit of rosters had changed and stuff like that. That's why I'm doing a solo live today, because rosters and public holiday and changes, stuff like that. But next week, things will be back to a normal. It'll be Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And hopefully we will hear something about my sealed housing in this month or the next month coming up. So, and when I do, I'm going to broadcast it on YouTube here. I'll do a YouTube live and say, well, guess what, guys? This is happening. I'll be moving somewhere in another month or 2 months. Stay tuned for the videos and the preparation on how we do it and how we're going to go about doing it. We'll be doing lots of lives about it. We'll be doing lots of YouTube videos about it and lots of TikTok videos. Just because I move somewhere, guys. Don't think the channel is going to, you know, stop altogether and, you know, Peter's going to not do any videos or stuff. I will be posting, you know, like I do. I will be posting, be more exciting adventures to come along of how I survive on my own without my parents, and how gradually I'm going to be independent and share with people, and that would be good for me, because I know the people have got problems like I have with my ADHD. They've probably got similar, but it'd be good just to have my own space and get to do what I want to do, save up, budget, learn how to budget better, and, you know, because eventually my mum and dad are planning to go back down to Melbourne to live. So Dad did ask me yesterday, well, you want to come back to Melbourne to live? That's your decision if you do. And I said to him this morning, I said, sorry, Dad, not happening. I said, if your mum want to go back down there in the cold weather, that's up to you. I am going to go for my sealed housing. So we'll see about that. We're just waiting on the answer. Apparently it was still pending. They didn't look at my form yet. Hopefully this next month or 2 months they will be looking at my form and going through it with me. Going through so that I can get into my sealed housing, so then I can start living my life. It's got to have a garage. I said to them it's got to have a garage, because I'm not putting a van out in the street and so it gets, you know, wrecked or scratched or anything like that. So yes, it's got to have a garage. And I will be learning to budget, because that's part of living independently and stuff like that. Not spending money, you know, sillily, just, you know, putting it away for a rainy day, and hopefully the YouTube channel will pay off as well a little bit. So then I've got a bit of extra pocket money in that to put aside for a rainy day, because, you know, you never know in life what is around the corner. I could have a breakdown, something could give out in the van. I've got to have money there to cover the repair bill. So I've got to think of that ahead too. If everyone likes the channel, please like and subscribe to the channel too. It does help the algorithm for the channel to get bigger and bigger. So please do subscribe to the channel if you don't mind, because with the subscriber rate has been reasonable, but when I do a live it seems to drop off, and I know that is because I don't read the questions and that the people leave. But tomorrow and Friday, you're going to have so many questions for us. We're going to answer every one of them. But all we ask in return is for people to subscribe to our channel, so we can then build a bigger portfolio. Hi, mate. I'm good. How are you? Thank you for asking me. I'm good. I hope you're having a nice New Year's Eve, and things are going well. And does anyone know what time it is in England and America? Is it nearly nearly New Year's Eve. I mean, you know, New Year's Day, whatever it is there now. I don't even know what time it is there. I know we're about 10 hours ahead or something like that, 10 hours behind or something. Presuming it's still like New Year's Eve there, isn't it, guys? If anyone can just fill me in on that, that'd be great. Um, yeah, I thought it would be, yeah. Yeah, we had a quiet New Year's Eve here. I went to bed early, as people know, and I did sleep until 4:30 this morning. Actually, that was quite good for me to sleep in that late. Because as you know, I'm usually up about 3:30. You know, downloading videos and stuff like that. But I decided this morning, hey, I'll go to bed really, really say early, and then I'll wake up, you know, my usual time. But unfortunately, that wasn't to be because I woke up a bit more later than what I thought I was going to wake up, which was cool. I got to see in the sunrise because I'm always the guy that loves to watch the sunrise in the morning, because you don't know in life how many sunrises you got left in life. So I like to watch every one of them. I started doing this when I was in my 40s. When I turned 40, I said to myself, well, Peter, you're 40 now. You've got to really watch every sunrise that comes along. And I have been doing. Because this year, as people know, I turned 54 years old in October the 6th. So that's when I'll be 54. I know lots of people saying, well, that's not very old, Big Pete. I'm the type of person that takes every day now seriously. There was a comment on one of our lives yesterday. Because you're getting older, Peter, do you ever overthink with your ADHD because your mind is working harder and faster? Truth is, I try not to. Sometimes it is a battle, and I do. Sorry, guys, I do overthink a little bit. Sometimes, yes, it does. It does happen sometimes where I do overthink, and I do get overexcited, and I'm trying to plan the next day already before this day's ended, sort of thing. Yes, I got to admit I do that, but I'm more, I don't know, since I'm getting older, I seem to be a lot more, how do you say, a lot more out there sort of thing. I like to have a little bit of fun, but not take risks. I like to do my exercises on my knees. I'm sort of more, what do you call it, careful now on what I'm doing. I sort of don't take risks like I used to do. Even in my driving now, I'm more careful now, and I do things even more slower than what I used to do when I had the extra. I'm always exactly on that limit, not 1 kilometre over or under, exactly bang. And I can understand it would annoy people that do follow me when they do drive behind me, that I'm going exactly on the limit, because some people, like like to go over the limit a little bit. Do you smoke? No, I don't smoke. I don't smoke. I do drink me wine and soda water for me wine time. As people know, yes, I do. But no, I don't smoke. I mean, I haven't even had a cigar this year. So no, I don't smoke. I used to when I was younger, but I gave it up because you keep seeing the ads on the TV, cigarettes are no good for you and stuff like that. Well, I decided not to smoke anymore, and I'm happy for it. It was many years ago anyway. So yeah, no, I've just been chilling out. Decided to get up in the morning, do what I got to do, and then I decided, well, hang on, I haven't given anyone a live yet, so I may as well go over on the YouTube channel and start me live there and spend a bit of time with the guys over there, because it's good to interact with people, even if it's small sentences like, hello Peter, are you happy? I am happy. And yes, I am having Happy New Year for everyone that is asking me. I am having a happy New Year's Day. Um, and I couldn't think of anything better than spending my New Year's Day with you guys. Like I did over, like I did over Christmas. I spent most of the Christmas doing YouTube lives, doing TikTok lives, posting videos and stuff like that. I spent it mostly on my YouTube and my TikTok. I didn't really go out much anywhere. I decided, well, I'll spend it here with you guys, make a video and talk to you guys. So that's, no, I have. I've been spending it mostly here on my YouTube talking to people. And once again, I do apologise about that I don't read your questions, because as you know, for new people that have joined, I do struggle with my ADHD and my autism, and that makes it hard for me to read some comments. So yeah, it does. So once again, I do apologise for that, and I hope this year I will be able to learn to read a bit more better. So when questions come, I will be able to read them, and I won't, upset people by not reading their comments. Which is, and I have got a lot of people here on the channel that do back me and does follow me and does support me. As I said, when I first started to do the lives on YouTube here, we didn't have many people that sort of followed us at all. We were sort of a very, very low following we had on our YouTube here. But now it's taken off. People are watching us and liking our videos, which I'm proud of. I'm proud for all of you people to like what we're doing and subscribe what we're doing. Once again, I'll put it out there. It's not for everyone. I understand it's not everyone's cup of tea. The videos that we put out, the way we put them out, how we don't edit them. It's very hard for me to edit videos when I want to leave everything in. I want to show you the warts and all, the conversations we have, what we talk about. I don't want to hide anything from anyone. I want to be real. I want to be real to you guys, and explain to you what's going on, why the videos are like they are, why don't we edit the video? Because lots of people say, why don't you edit your videos, Pete? Truth is, I don't like editing my videos. I like doing them the way they come out. I do not believe in any fancy gear. Like if someone gave me a camera and said, well, you can just film it and just edit it, I would say to them, no, you give me the camera, I'll film it, but I'm not going to edit it. I'll just post it straight up. That's why I like doing it through my camera, through my iPhone here. I like just putting the videos out for the iPhone because I can put them on my camera roll, and I can go through my camera roll, and then I can say, oh yeah, this is the video I done today. I've got to post it tomorrow morning, and then I'll upload it straight from the camera roll. So it makes it a hell of a lot easier for me to do it that way. Is to film it, then upload it the next day. So then I know that you guys are getting four videos a day. I'm not saying they're the best videos. Oh hi. I'm not saying they're the best videos, but they're the videos that I want to create and put out there for everyone to see and follow my journey and just be proud of who I am and how I got my support people and how they're the greatest girls you'd ever meet. They really look out for me because, as you know, when I used to drive by myself, I used to be very sad, very lonely because I didn't have anyone with me to share the driving with me, to be with me and say, oh Pete, happy New Year from the UK. Oh, happy New Year to the people that are in England, in the UK. I hope I'm making your night by being here on our New Year's Day here. It's nearly getting up to 10 o'clock in the morning AM. So I do hope that you are joining us now, and I wish everyone a safe and happy New Year from overseas, and please do take care of yourselves. That is most important. But I do respect all these people from the UK and from all over that have been subscribed to the channel for quite a while. I like to think of everyone here as one big family, that we you watch it, and I do appreciate all the people that like my videos and they watch the videos. I do very much appreciate that. I really do. And good news is I'm almost hitting 500,000 views on likes on lives, videos, and everything that we're putting out, and it's thanks to you guys and making it happen. So after I finish the live here, I'm going to post the Bunnings short videos over here on YouTube on the shorts. So do look out for the short videos that will be coming out today on the YouTube channel here, because I will be posting them today over here. I think there's about 2 or 3 of them, and I will be posting them on the shorts for you. So if you want to see more Bunnings video on what I've done yesterday, I will post them for you guys to see, because as I said, you guys are the ones that keep the channel going, and most of you guys are pretty cool with the questions you ask us. We do understand we get questions like, are they your wives? Are you the dad? Are you the uncle? No, I'm Peter Ingalls, and I run the YouTube channel, The Dream Team Adventures. My support people, they work with me. They work with me, for me. They help me out in everyday living support skills and companion skills, stuff like that, and to make sure I don't get lonely, I've got backup, and I don't get myself into a state where, because people with ADHD, when they're on their own, they do suffer from depression, and if you haven't got anyone to back you up, it can be very lonely and it can be very, very scary. Now, without these people, I would have a very different lifestyle. I would be very, very sad and very depressed. But since I've got my support workers, I'm very blessed that I've got them, because it helps me do the YouTube, and it helps me do the TikTok. It helps me do something I'm passionate about doing, is sharing my story and being out there and being the Aussie larrikin that I am. Talking about kangaroos and great big spiders like Draco that's in the van. It helps me do stuff like that, and it's thanks to the support people I have. Yesterday, Maddie was a bit sick in her stomach, so she had to go home early. So yeah, she finished a couple of hours early, but everyone gets sick, guys. You can't hold that against someone. So and I'm going to see her on Tuesday, so that's good. I like hanging out with Maddie, and I like how with Caitlin and Olivia. They're all good people. They all look out for me pretty good. We know each other's characters inside out, and you'd hate to start again with another person. Getting to know them. It's better if you can just work with that person for as long as they're with you, because in NDIS, people come and people go. There's new support people that come, the old ones go, and no one sort of stays in that field for long, because if something better comes along, well, of course, if you're young, you take it. I mean, that's the part of life. You must better yourself, and I'm lucky that most of my support people are still my mates. Unfortunately, Sophie knows he didn't phone me up for Christmas or New Year's. I don't know what's happened there. I know she stopped unfollowing me last year sometime towards Christmas, which is pretty sad. But life goes on. If we were working together, it would be a year now. We would have been working together, but what can you do? Some people they forget all about you, and some people they still remember you, which is great news. And I'm happy for all my support workers that I've worked with. especially now that I've got Maddie, Caitlin and Olivia. They're really cool. I love every one of them. They've all got different characters, and people keep asking me, which is your favourite support worker, Pete? I'd have to say between them, it would happen to be Maddie and Olivia. Caitlin's okay, don't get me wrong, I love Caitlin too, but they got more, they're more funnier. Caitlin's got a, Caitlin's sense of humour is really cool too, don't get me wrong. But I reckon Maddie and Olivia, because I've been working with them for the longest. I'm now just starting to get to know Caitlin, and we're starting to get to know each other. So it's a getting to know you process when you first meet someone. You first they first work for you. You've got to realise it's not easy to have a support worker which you don't know nothing about. You got to get to know them. If they fit in with you, you got to get to know them and say, well, yeah, I've been working with this my support worker now for a week. Yeah, I like her. I would very much like for her to stay on. It makes it hard. That's why it's important to me to have the support workers that I've got now, because I feel now like the dream team is complete. It's finally in the place we want it to be, and now we can do videos and TikToking and YouTube. Lots of people are probably asking me, but why do they YouTube if they don't really want to YouTube with you? Why do they do TikTok if they don't want to do TikTok with you? I asked them before they work with me, after they've done a shift with me. I said, well, look, I'm on TikTok, I'm on YouTube. Would you be prepared to be on it with me? And Maddie, she doesn't mind. Some of the questions do upset her sometimes, but she's got a thick skin, and she says, I just ignore that, Pete. She likes being on YouTube with me. So does Caitlin. She doesn't mind. She's learning from it too, like I am. Olivia's so cool that, everyone loves Olivia. So yeah, that's really cool. Most of them don't have a problem with being on YouTube or TikTok with me. They know that I'm passionate about it, and they share my dreams on how to do it and how to make it a better channel, and how we can show people and what we're doing and where we're going, and how we're how I'm doing things with my life. I mean, I put it out on my TikTok live. It was a long time ago now, and I was doing on my YouTube TikTok saying to everyone, if you've got a disability, doesn't matter how small it is, how big it is, if you want to start your YouTube channel or your TikTok channel, and it's something you're passionate about, go out there and do that. Don't worry about what people say behind your back, that, this person will, he shouldn't be on YouTube, he shouldn't be on TikTok. You have to have a thick skin. I know, to be on YouTube and TikTok, there is a lot of people that will, say things behind your back and say, they shouldn't be on here, it's no good. But my advice is, go out there and do what you want to do. Do your TikTok, do your YouTube, put your story out the way you would explain to people. If you want to share with people what you do day in, day out with your support people, or whoever you're with, your partner, whoever, put it out there. Start a TikTok channel, start a YouTube channel. The comments, I find comments from my subscribers on my channel is pretty good. They really look after me, and all my moderators here, couldn't ask for better moderators. They've always got me back. So yeah, do go, and if you want to start your channel, start your channel. Get some moderators on the channel. If you want to edit. That's completely up to you. Me, I just do my videos my way, because I can chuck a few jokes in as well. I find that works for me. Sometimes I do a part 1, I'll do a part 2. And I think the funniest thing for me is, because I say part 1, part 2, but then I'll go to post and it'll be part 2, and people are scratching their head saying, well, what about part 1? Because when I post in the morning, I don't have my volume up on my phone, because I don't want to wake everyone up. Because when I'm posting, I have to post straight onto the YouTube. and I have to have the YouTube up on the TV here so the computer can recognize it and send it over. So I have to do it that way. So sometimes I'm watching the minutes of the numbers. So if you do see two videos that are the same, it's only because I didn't have my volume up, and I know I'm bad like that. I am bad like that, but I also do have to think of the other people that are in the house with me. I can't just sort of go putting my volume up at 3 o'clock in the morning or 3:30 in the morning and download so that everyone will hear it, and it wakes my parents up. So that's how I do my videos that way. But if anyone else wants to start their own channel, just go and do it. Go out filming. Do what you think. If you want to do shopping videos, go and do shopping videos. If you want to do Bunnings videos, go do Bunnings videos. Just be aware, if you are going to start a YouTube channel, just be aware, if you're going to do YouTube videos, make sure there's not much music in the background, because you can be demonetized for it. So just beware of the music in the background. If you are going to do music videos, do them on TikTok, where it can be short. You can do them for 10 minutes, 20 minutes, I think the maximum. Do them on the TikTok and see how you get on. Because you can do driving lives on YouTube. Yes, you can do it. On TikTok, the rules are a bit more stricter about driving lives. They won't let you do it. They'll give you a ban. You also got to be careful what language you use on TikTok, because I know they don't like swearing and that on TikTok. You've got to be very careful what you say on TikTok. Like you have on the YouTube here, if you're going to do a YouTube live, you do have to be aware people have children, so you've got to put no children allowed. So then, in case you do say a naughty word or something, you don't get flagged from YouTube. You've got to be very careful, and basically follow the YouTube rules, and be aware of what videos you're putting out, and just keep it clean. Sometimes I'll say the word bugger, or the other word will come out sometimes, but that's why I just like my videos the way they are, so people get the real me. And I do know it's not for everybody, but I just love you guys for being here on the channel and watching the videos and watching the lives and joining in the lives, and just being here on a New Year's Eve. Well, for you it's a New Year's Eve, for me it's a New Year's Day here. But I just like you people for being here and being real people and talking to me. It's I do wish I had a button where I could press it and the questions get asked to me, and then I could comment you back straight away. Makes it very, very frustrating. You are good. Thank you. I do appreciate everyone. I do like being on my, and I do like music, Music is very hard on YouTube, to play music on YouTube. It's very, very hard, because people on YouTube, when you play music, as people know, it's, people sort of, YouTube doesn't like it. There's guidelines you've got to go through to able to play music. That's why you don't see me play music on the YouTube here. And yes, when I first started, when I was in Bunnings, I think it was one video on the YouTube here, which I done. I don't know if it was with Janae or whoever it was. I had music in the background, and I didn't know until I posted the video, and they said, "Oh, monetizing. If you do it again, you'll be, they gave me a warning," which I didn't know nothing about it then, and then it only wasn't until it come up, and I said, okay, well, that's it. Will be no more music videos in Bunnings on the YouTube. But I'd love to do YouTube Bunnings videos. I really would. But you've got to pick a spot where there's not much music. See, they play music in Bunnings, so you've got to be very, very careful. And of course, with me, as you know, with me, I don't edit the videos. I put them out there. So I've got to be careful when I'm filming that there's no one around me, because that makes it very hard when there's someone around you and you're filming them, because not everyone wants to be on YouTube and TikTok. you've got it's a special kind of person that does YouTube and TikTok, which is me. You know, from what I do my videos, I've got to be careful I don't go up and film a stranger, because he might not want to be on the TikTok or the YouTube. So I've got to be very careful on how I film it and how I do stuff like that. So yeah, it can be a bit complicated on how we do things as YouTubers and TikTokers, but majority of it is quite good. I love doing my videos, which I have been doing now for nearly getting on 6 months now, and I couldn't ask for a better bunch of people that have subscribed to the channel and have been here from day one since I started the channel. I mean, you guys have been friggin' amazing, and there's been some highs and lows this couple of months. As you know, buying the van was a big high for me. Before I didn't buy the van, I was very depressed in the extra I had. I just wanted it out the door. I didn't think I was going to get a van last year. It was touch and go. I got to admit, I did have so many arguments with my parents about buying the van. They said, oh, for a start, we can't get up in it. You know, it's no good for us. I said, well, I'll sort that. I'll get one with a seat so you can get in it. And recently we just had the seat put in, which is great. But there was a lot of, you know, negative thoughts about me getting a van. And I knew in my heart that I wanted to get a van before life was, had gone past me and I wouldn't be able to get one in life. So I decided, well, I've got to do what I think is best for me as well. You know, I'm not happy driving around in an extra. I want a van where I can put a little couch in there, sit down, and when we go to the beach with my support workers, do some videos, do a live, open the back door and relax. And also I like being high up. Every time I get up in the van, I'm so happy. Yeah. You've got to do something that's going to make you happy in life. You can't sort of please everyone in life. You've sort of, got to do you. As Caitlin says, you do you, I do me. That's Caitlin's saying now, is you do you, I do me. Which is, that is very true, because sometimes in life, you sometimes regret on not doing certain things. When you get the opportunity and you've saved up to do them, you sort of regret not doing what you were going to do, sort of thing. And luckily, I'm privileged enough that I got the van that my father did help me out towards the end. He said, all right, well, I've had enough, let's go and buy it. So yes, I was very privileged that he helped to buy the van. And it's been great. The last couple of months since I've owned it, I've enjoyed it 100%. I've enjoyed getting in her, driving her out, going here and there with her. I didn't know nothing about the motor size when I first bought it. I've got to admit that. I thought it was a 2.4, me being me. Didn't know it was only a 2 litre, which is great. So it is very good on fuel. It's just a good van to drive. I've never had a Hiace before in my life. This is the first time of owning a Hiace van. I had 2 Taragos when I was younger, as people know. A gold one up on the wall here, over here, pointing that way. And I had a beige one before that. And I just loved driving them around. They were so cool back in the day. And I decided, well, if I'm in my 50s, if I don't do it now, I probably won't do it when I'm in my 60s. And I do want to keep on driving the van as long as I'm able to drive a van. Because you never know what's around the corner. I could have a stroke tomorrow. I could have a heart attack tomorrow. Who knows? I go for a checkup every couple of months. Doctor says you're fine. Your blood pressure's fine. You're perfect. So I take each day as a blessing now that I can go out here and there, do things sensibly and drink lots of water and have a good time. So yeah, I do. And I'm very, very grateful that I got my van. It will be a sad time, yes, when I have to give up driving my van, yes. I definitely won't be selling it. I'll get my support ladies to drive it for me, but I definitely won't be getting rid of it. No way in the world. She will be with me, well, till I'm gone anyway. Lots of people sending. Oh, thank you. Thank you for sending me all these nice gifts. I do appreciate it, guys. I really do, and I hope you got something out of the live today. It's been good talking to you guys and catching up on you guys. I do apologise for the last live that we done about more than an hour ago now, that it was a live that wasn't very, it didn't go on long. It was because Maddie phoned me up and said she lost it. She found her bottle, and she apologised that she had to leave early, and I said, that's fine. People do get sick. This is what happens. But Maddie will be here Tuesday and Wednesday next week. And I like seeing Maddie. Maddie's okay. Maddie's a good person. So is Caitlin and Olivia. I'm looking forward to seeing Caitlin tomorrow, because Caitlin's a sort of, you do you, I do me. She's really, really funny, Caitlin is. You couldn't ask for another better support worker than Caitlin, because she looks out for me too. She's always there for me. We're always doing crazy stuff together, like couch stuff and stuff like that. We're always trying to do better stuff that we can do, and we do know lots of people like it. Some people don't like what we do, and that's fine. You can't sort of please everyone all the time, but you can try and, I suppose, be there for people, which we try to do on the channel here a lot. We try to be here for people. We try to give everyone a good time, and I try to put myself out there, and I like doing lives on your own, as I've mentioned in many of my lives. Is very hard when you do live solo, when you can't read someone's comment and stuff like that. And sometimes we do get negative comments about me doing lives on my own. People, saying, oh, well, why is he doing a live on his own if he can't read our comments? It's not fair. Believe me, I've asked a lot of people here. When Maddie was here, we done the survey, and everyone agreed they would like me to do a live 7 days a week, and I'm more than happy to do that for you guys, to give up my time, spend an hour here, an hour and a half, whatever it takes, to talk to you people and be here with you and help you see the new year out. Because as I said, without you guys, the channel would not exist, and I wouldn't have a channel. It's thanks to you guys that support me and subscribe to me. If you know anyone that wants to subscribe to the channel, please send them our way. We would very much appreciate if you know any people that want to subscribe to my channel and follow my everyday life of the Dream Team with my support people. Please do get people to follow us. We'd be very, very grateful. Happy New Year, Peter. Thank you. Happy New Year too. I hope it's well, it's New Year's Day here. It's 10 o'clock in the morning. So yeah, our New Year was yesterday. We had our New Year's Eve yesterday. To me, it was a funny sort of thing. I went to bed. Normal time I woke up, it was a different year. So I went to bed for a year. If you get me, I went to bed for a year, and then I woke up. If people get the joke, I like Australia. I like Australia too. I lived here most of my life. I've been over to England. Spent 2 months there when I was over on holiday. And I did go over to America. I have been to Los Angeles when I was younger. And yeah, I don't know if I'll be travelling again in my life. I don't know. Maybe one of my support workers, when they're on holiday, they might decide, oh, well, come with us, Pete, or something, and I'll save up my money and I'll go. Who knows? Who knows? Because I don't think the NDIS is going to let me go away with a support worker for 2 weeks. Do you guys? It would be good. It would be great. I wouldn't mind that, but who knows? Who knows what's going to happen, guys? And unfortunately, no, I can't afford a private support worker. Unfortunately, no. I've got my support people that look out for me, and I'm proud that they come 2 days a week and stuff like that. So yeah. Any other? Lots of questions. Hi everybody, welcome to the New Year's Eve live. If you're overseas, it's New Year's Day here. We do appreciate you guys being along here for the ride and supporting us, and you know, just hanging out with me and chilling out with me and stuff like that. 14 people. And if you like what you see, please give it the like button, and please do subscribe to the channel. It does help the algorithm of the channel, and it helps YouTube to recognize our channel, and we'll get more views, more people will subscribe, we'll get lots of people. It's 8 p.m. New Year's Eve in America. Welcome from America on your New Year's Eve. We've had our New Year's Eve yesterday. It's now New Year's Day here in Australia, 10 a.m. in the morning. It's 10 a.m. mate here in Australia, mate. Got the little hat in the van, mate, and ready to go down the beach, mate, and do a bit of surfing, man. There you go. There's a bit of Australian slang for you guys that are overseas and like my sense of humour. I thought I'd chuck that in for you guys. Let me just see if there's any more. Still got quite a few people jumping in. Great. Good to see you here, guys. I'm sorry I'm solo today, guys. Just that I don't have any support people here today. My support people come tomorrow and Friday. Then there's the 3 days I will be doing solo for 3 days. That'll be Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Who knows if I do hear about my sealed housing, I might get Amy. Hi Amy, how are you? I'm just doing a live for the guys that are overseas to wish them a happy new year and stuff like that. We did one live this morning, but Maddie cut it off for us because he phoned up to say she found her bottle. Went to Bunnings and bought her a bottle yesterday because she lost her drink bottle. And turns out, I said to her, you'll buy one and you'll find it. She said, that's true. And she found it. So it was quite funny that she found her bottle. When I say find her bottle, her drinking bottle, not her bottle, as people might be thinking. So I was quite happy. Alright, anyway guys, I'm going to head off. I've been on here over an hour and I want to download those videos for you guys over here on the YouTube. I'll see you on TikTok this afternoon.